Hello everybody, welcome to FC Amakhosi fan channel. This is Sanelem Jolly. Guys, today I'm reacting to Kaizer Chiefs versus Amazulu. Kaizer Chiefs 3, Amazulu 0, and we got 3 points. Finally, we have got our first 3 points at home, first 3 points in the season, first 3 points for us. So where we at currently, we are sitting on 4 points. And yeah, Human Descendants are sitting there at 15 points, but yeah, that besides the point. But yeah, Austin Tihlobole today was talking about teams that have been stingy in giving other teams goals, and we are one of those teams as well, because we have played 4 games and in 2 games we have kept a clean sheet. So one of the few teams that have kept a clean sheet so far in the league. So we have kept 2 clean sheets, and we've considered in 2 games against Midfield Sundowns and against TS Galaxy. So we've considered 3 goals, and we have scored 4 goals. Yes, we've scored 4 goals. So the goal difference is +1. So you can do the maths. We've scored 4, considered 3 goals. So it's not bad at the moment, because last season, if you check, we had at the end of the season we had like negative goals, meaning what? We considered more goals than we actually scored. We scored the fewest goals. I think in total the entire season we scored like 33 goals or so, and already we have scored 4 goals in 4 games. So which means each and every game we've been scoring, and one can say that in each and every game we've been getting a point. But yeah, anyway, so guys, today I'm reacting, like I said, to Kaizer Chiefs against Amazulu. So we started the game very well. For us to score like in the 3rd, 40th minute, we started the game very well for us to score in the 3rd or 4th minute. So guys, I mean, when last did you score early, and for us to protect the lead? That was the most important thing, to protect the lead, and not only to protect the lead, but also to add on the lead. But how we are playing at home, and this is where even in the beginning of the season I was saying that we need to make sure that at home we collect maximum points, and that countered winning against Amazulu. But we know that Amazulu are a hoodie team, and against them we haven't won in 5 seasons. Yes, 5 seasons we haven't won against them, and finally we won against them, and convincingly so. Not performance wise, but goals wise. I mean, they can keep the ball all that they like, but we'll score the goals and we'll take the 3 points. So guys, it's good that you are building the momentum, and let's build from here. Let's take a game at a time, 1 game at the time. And those who are saying now who's next and whatnot, I'm not gonna go there. It's not for me, it's not my territory to debate on. Mine is to say that let's take a game as it comes. It's so sad that about 90% of the people, when Austin, again, I follow Austin a lot. Austin says that, you know what, Kaizer Chiefs won, and finally Ntseki is happy and whatnot. And all, if not all, 90-something%, but the high percentile of people, high percentage of people as well, they were saying that we shall see in the next game if he's gonna win. So it's like people are waiting for Ntseki to fall. So they're waiting for his downfall already. They're not celebrating at the moment the fact that we won. And some are saying that no, we've got the best players. The players, they played very well. No one is crediting, not a lot of people are crediting Ntseki for his tactics that he used. Some will say, but he did not use any tactics. For him to say, okay, guys, let them have the ball, and then for us, we're going to counter them as soon as they enter our half, and then we're going to counter them. Those are tactics. But yeah, anyway, I said that where is us taking the guys or holding the guys accountable? And I was insulted. It came across as if I'm defending Ntseki when I said that where is us holding the players accountable? And now no one is saying that the coach came with the plan and the players executed the plan. But yeah, anyway, one First game of the season, we did not concede, which is good. We did not concede. We scored 3 goals, which we haven't done in a season. In seasons, we haven't scored 3 goals unanswered. But yeah, anyway, so one thing that I want to highlight again is the fact that we haven't had wingers who are scoring for us. We haven't had wingers who are scoring for us. If you remember, quite early in the season, I was like, if we look at the stats for this guy, Pule and Potsane, their numbers are not convincing, but I'm hoping that because they'll be playing with quality players now, that they'll score goals, they'll add the numbers, and they proved on Saturday that, you know what, they're capable of scoring. And Modi scored 2 goals, 2 beautiful goals, 2 beautiful team goals. And so many of you already are blaming Hlant, and I'm one of those that who was on his case for him not doing his job properly, which is to defend. Never mind attacking, but which is to defend, because they are allowing so many goals. They're allowing so many balls in, him and Froster. And Froster was on the stands. I don't know if he got a knock or what. I don't get why Froster was on the stands. I don't know. Could it be that he received a knock and Quinica played ahead of him? I don't know. But yeah, Hlant was on his case for that. But it wasn't mainly for him being a bad person or a bad player for us, but it was more of him allowing so many crosses. And even now, I'm still on his case, but we played very well on Saturday that we did not allow so many crosses in. That ends up putting a lot of pressure on the center backs and end up putting a lot of pressure on our keeper. But yeah, Hlant was involved in those 2 goals. He was involved in Pule Modi's goals, all 2 of them. So the first one. So Hlant crosses up, passes the ball to Preez. Preez passes to Modi. Modi sees that this guy, Preez, is making a run on the left, and then he passes him the ball and he continues with the run, and then he goes by the line and then he crosses the ball. As he crosses the ball, it comes to Potsane. Potsane, who should be on the right, but now you find him here, is in the box, and then he comes and then Potsane shoots. As he shoots the ball, it is blocked, and then rebound comes to Modi, who followed the play. So as players are following the play, they are able to enter the final third and make those chances and score those chances. So we have to follow the play, get more players in the box so that you have opportunities. Like we saw, there was a beautiful goal. Hlant, Preez, Modi, Preez cross back to Potsane shoots the ball, it's blocked, and then comes back to Modi, who volleys it. Like beautiful. It was a beautiful team goal. I'm mentioning Hlant. Let me mention him again on the second goal. Hlant. So we are being countered. They're attacking us. We counteracting that transition football. Hlant passes the ball to Modi. Modi, with his outer foot, passes the ball to Dolly, who beautifully controls that ball. Preez goes by the line, and then he sees that Potsane is making the run. Potsane again coming from the left, from the right, coming in. As he's coming in, and then they cross him the ball, and then beautiful back heel to Modi, who's about to be marked or nearly blocked by two players of Amazul, and then just hit it with his big toe. Then it goes in. Beautiful team goal. Hlant is involved again. So I wasn't sure about Hlant, especially coming to this game. Hence, I miss this guy, Dove. But he proved me wrong, like he proved so many of you wrong. He played very well. Quinica on the right was calm, cool, kept everything simple. Good for him, because I don't think that he will play at the center back. In the pecking order, I think that he's number 4 or so after Ngob. But yeah, anyway, right back, he played very well. This guy kept things simple. The two center backs, they kept things simple. They were not really attacked. Our keeper wasn't really attacked on Saturday. He wasn't really attacked, and that meant that we were almost all of us behind the ball each and every time, which is the form of defending. And also, it allowed us to cover a lot of ground to go and attack. Will our players remain fit? And for how long will they remain fit? I don't know. So defense was good, keeper was good yesterday, and he made two beautiful saves in the second half. So we're playing, we're trying to play an offside. Hlant is left by himself, and then he made this other guy from Amazul to be on, and the guy shot the ball and demanded a save from our keeper Peterson, who saved a beautiful opportunity for Amazulu. We nearly considered from that opportunity. Then it was the same thing second half. We are failing to defend the set piece. Then Amazulu player is left with Peterson. Peterson saved us again. But we will not remember those saves because we are Kaizer Chiefs. We always complaining. We are always blaming all our players, especially our defense or especially our keeper, always blaming those guys. And then there was a chance where this guy, Tanzania, he's fouled inside the box and the ref waves play on. We're not going to talk about because we won, and we're not going to dwell on those things because we won. But referees of PSL, they've been poor, and no one is holding them accountable. And we hear here and there that no, that ref will not ref again for a few games and whatnot. Sure, but how many times do these refs cost us games and points? How many times do these refs cost us points that cannot be reversed? Against when the Santos were they costed us a goal. Charlie was offside, and then he played the ball back to this Brazilian Ricardo, and then it was a goal. Did not get the points. But yeah, anyway, so our guy Castillo, he scored the third goal. Before he scores the third goal, we have a set piece. Hlant crosses the ball, and then Castillo arrives in the box a bit late. He's making those what you call the second runs in the box, something like that. And then he has the ball in Valley, makes a beautiful save, and then boom, after 2 minutes, we get a corner. Solomon's now is in. He crosses the ball. Beautiful cross, beautiful set piece, and then it went to Castillo, who made a late run into the box as well, and then he scores. Why am I highlighting this? Castillo has scored his first PSL goal for us. Now in the season, he has got 2 goals already, one in the MTN and one in the PSL. And I've been saying we need someone to release Castillo, because Castillo, he is not a CDM. You see by the way that he plays, you see by the goals that he scores, that this guy, he is not a CDM. He enjoys going forward, and then he enjoys scoring those goals. And he has a bit of skill in his beautiful passes. So one player that needs to be careful, Matt needs to be careful, because if the coach is fair, I know that is fair, if the coach is really fair, he would give other players a chance to play with Castillo and give Castillo the confidence and that allowance to go forward, and then play your Zwane behind. That's how I thought that we'll play. We'll play Zwane here in the CDM to cover the defense and allow Castillo to go up front. But yeah, anyway, we still need a CDM so that we can release this guy, give him an allowance to go forward to score, because he enjoys doing that, and he's playing is restricted now because he needs to defend, needs to attack. Like he's playing more of a box to box, and then we end up making this defense exposed. We end up exposing our defense, and then we say that no, we're looking creative in the middle. Yes, we're looking creative in the middle because we're not allowing guys like Castillo to go up front and add those numbers. He's good at going forward. So why don't you get a CDM or even use Zwane? But we still need a CDM. So we release this guy. So many people are talking about the 3 Ps. The Preez, Potsane, Pule mode, and they're saying that these three P's are gonna cause a nuisance to many teams, which I agree. It's true. They're gonna cause havoc to these opponents, but it depends on the opponents that you are playing with, and it depends on the approach that you have or how the opposition is approaching the game. So if they're approaching in a sense that they'll sit at the back, these guys might not work. They might not work, and we might need to have then a tall striker. We then need a target man, someone who will collect the ball and then pass on the oncoming players. So tactics, different tactics for different teams and different occasions. So these three guys, they are working for us at the moment. These formations and combinations are working for us, but it will not work every day. We need to change tactics. Sometimes we can start with them with the Preez up front, and then change second half. We play Gonzalez, or start Gonzalez and then play the Preez second half, depending on how the coach wants to play. And I said earlier on, and so many of you will agree that I said that the Preez, I'm expecting 10 goals already, and he might not be scoring, but is involved with goals at the moment. And we know that hey, interesting. He scored against City, he scored against Sundowns, he has scored 2 goals already. But that means that Modi is our leading goal scorer at the moment. Wow, didn't check that, but Modi is the current leading goal scorer with 2 goals, and with this guy, the Preez 1 in the PSL, guys. So, but anyway, let's continue to support these guys, and hopefully these three guys, the three P's, will continue to work the way that they're working and be nuisance to the defenders, be nuisance to the oppositions. But I'm telling you now, if it doesn't work, allow the coach to change it and to introduce Ranga, introduce Gonzalez. We're so thin coming to the season up front, but now there seems to be competition because we have 3 strikers. Let's see how the coach is using these strikers. It's going to be a nice headache for the coach. It's going to be having a nice headache because now team selection is going to be tricky. We're still lacking though here in the middle of the park. We're still lacking in the middle of the park. And it was nice to see Matlo. It was really nice to see Matlo for the first time this season, because he did not even play in the preseason. It was nice to see him back, and then he performed that times 60-10 that he likes to do, and then he was fouled not so long after that by Malulek. But yeah, let's hope that Matlo will get more game time, and then probably displace and take the position for Tutuzi Tanzania, from Tutuzi Tanzania, because at the moment Tanzania is something that is a bit off about him. I don't know, but we'll see. But let's hope Matlo will get more game time, because he is also a tackler as well. He can tackle, he can mark, he can pass. And we know him with these champion passes. So yes, it was nice to see him. And also nice to see Mapaloba Ungobo coming in and playing as a CDM. Will he play there going forward? I don't know. And I would wish that the coach will play him there as a CDM if we don't buy a CDM, because he's able to read the game. He's very good with his head. He's good with both feet. And he's quite comfortable on the ball. And is also skillful as well. So let's see how the coach utilize all these players. He's rotating here and there. Let's see how that turns out at the end of the day. But our keeper played very well, commanded the ball aerially, and will give a big shot. Man, and he saved us 2 goals yesterday towards the end of the game. Towards the end of the game, yes. So defense was solid. So I would give the defense B, and I would give the midfield C, because we still have holes. I don't like the formation of the coach. He still plays the 4-3-3. Still plays the 4-3-3, which I don't like. I really don't like the 4-3-3. But our offense team, or offense players, they really played very well. I would give them a B+, if not an A, because they played very well. And we need to continue building from this win. Let's keep the momentum going, because we're playing midweek against Stellenbosch. We are playing, and I'm gonna do a match preview, and then we know that you're playing against Molly Sundowns. So guys, tell me your thoughts about yesterday's win. Do you take it? Are you happy with it? Are you happy with the coach and what he did? Tell me your thoughts, guys. Tell me your thoughts about the guys the entire team. How did it perform? The starting lineup. And yeah, thank you guys. Take care, FC. Amakhosi fan channel. Love you. Bye.